Meanwhile, Ainsley, it looks like the Democrats have a problem with men, and they're going to invest $20 million.
They have a problem with everyone. They didn't do as well with black men in the last election. They didn't do as well with Latinos. Everyone is going crazy on the Democratic side, trying to figure out, oh my gosh, what do we do next? We don't know what to do. Our messaging needs to change. You have Rahm Emanuel saying we're too woke. Yeah, I think he might want to run for president, or either the governor wants to run for governor. So they're trying to figure out their messaging problem. Apparently, they're spending $20 million so that they can woo the young male voters. And they call it SAM. And this is what the New York Times says. The prospectus for one new $20 million effort obtained by the Times aims to reverse the erosion of Democratic support among young men, especially online. It is codenamed SAM, short for Speaking with American Men. A strategic plan, and promises investment to study the syntax, language, and content that gains attention and virally in these spaces. It recommends buying advertisements in video games, among other things. Above all, we must shift from a moralizing tone, it urges.
Their problem is not grammar. That's not why they're losing men. The reason they're losing men is because they seem to not like our country, which is a real problem, but also just their policies. Their policies are terrible. And if you look back at, I always believe that 2016 was the most issue-oriented election that we've ever been through. 2024 was the only one that was more issue-oriented.
Well, they have two problems. They're fake. They're not authentic at all. They're always trying to manufacture something to be something that they're not. And the other thing, they talk to us in a way that is kind of dehumanizing. I think a turning point for the Democrats when you saw President Obama try to chastise black men and say that you have to vote for Kamala Harris. Meanwhile, our kids aren't getting a quality education. We're living paycheck to paycheck, and you still want us to vote for them. And then you have Tim Walz, who couldn't shoot the gun, but he was going to go on the hunting trail as well. Couldn't load it, couldn't shoot it. And then you had this moment with him and AOC when they were playing Madden, and then he said, "We're doing exactly." He called it a pick six. Watch.
You're a pro, though, so you can call these audibles.
Well, I think I know what these guys are doing, but I don't know which damn button to push to make my guy be a beast. That's what I need. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, nice catch. How'd you do that? He kept his feet in play.
I spent a solid 2 days in the tutorials here, so... I was doing drills.
It's painful to watch.
It is.
So she doesn't play.
No, exactly. It would be really cool if both of them were really good and and they wanted to attract that voter, then maybe those voters would say they're really two cool people that play the same game I do. But it's so obvious they don't play it and they don't know what they're doing.
And people can sense the BS. The
fraud.
They see it and they can smell it.
So let's put that back there because I think that context is important about the pick six. This is the quote. This was on X. AOC can run a mean pick six, and I can call an audible play. And we both know that if you take the time to drop a playbook, you're going to use it.
That's Tim Walz. He had to take it down because it's not accurate, right?
It wasn't a pick six. A pick six is when there's an interception that happens, and then you get 6 points. That clearly didn't happen the whole time. She didn't even know which button to use. He didn't know which button to use. I mean, it's just, you had a bunch of staffers running the social media.
Right.
Just be you.
Okay,
just
well, you're the perfect example because you're young and you helped Barack Obama with his campaign. And then you switched parties. You became an independent, or
but that's back when the Democrats were real.
Right.
They had young people actually running the campaign and knocking on doors and talking with voters.
Right.
Then they started hiring all these consultants to do it, and they're not connecting with the American people. There wasn't this big... Barack Obama back in the day didn't spend $20 million learning how to communicate with people. Right. He was out there playing basketball. Yeah. So love him or hate him, love or hate Donald Trump, it's the doing, it's not the lecturing to people. It's not going to consult. Barack Obama played basketball, so he did it. Donald Trump loves McDonald's. He loves going to the UFC, so he went to the game. It's not really, you don't need academics to tell you how to do this, you know?
Right.
They just lost the touch.
He was authentic.
He was authentic.
They're not.
Totally. Yeah, Donald Trump is a billionaire New York real estate magnate and appeals to people who are very different from him, but he never tries to pretend he's one of them. He just is who he is.
That's right. He doesn't shy away from being that rich guy from New York.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. He loves his things,
That's
but he
right.
also connects with everyday Americans. He loves this country. Would call people on their birthdays.
That's right.
The little boy who loved America, he would call him and go spend time with him backstage. He just and the trash truck and serving McDonald's. He got it. He was able to do it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.